Number 12, Jordan.
Checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Sadiq Bey out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Eve Meesing. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Fears in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Jordan in at the point. This is their second straight game facing off, Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No. I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. Williamson outside. The rebound by Atlanta. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Here's New Orleans now. Here's Fears. Releases. Again, Williamson missing. And just over a minute played here to start the game. From deep, Jordan hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Fears. 27 points his last game. Pass to Bey. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Bey, good.
And we see Bey's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Pass to Okongwu. Inside. Tries to keep it alive. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
Flexing some muscle on that bucket. Johnson doesn't mind getting physical.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Fires for three. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. 5 points in the game.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. To the wing, right side. Shoots over Fears. Jordan misses.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Johnson, covered by Williamson. And here's Okongwu. And he drops it in from the low post.
Sometimes Okongwu can finesse his way around you in tight. He's got nice touch around the bucket.
Now Bay. Over Daniels. Bay, no good. Out to the wing. Pass to Jordan. Here's Okongwu, covered by Williamson. Here's Fears. Yet to see a basket. Good D by Okongwu.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Williamson against Jordan. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Misi. To the paint. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Bay outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bay pays the D no mind on the way up.
Down low, Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Misi. Johnson against Williamson. All alone. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
So it's Atlanta now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Johnson with a bucket.
Johnson with a smooth jumper from that corner.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Fears. Still without a bucket. Picked by Misi. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Johnson passes to Jordan. And the Hawks with another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans.
Pelicans timeout. Attention! Here comes your Hawks squad! ATL, let me hear you! Please give up for ATL Robinson, the Hawks squad!
for Atlanta. Now let's check out the Western Conference stand. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's the pick. Shoots. Murray, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then it's Ball. Then there's Dyson Daniels. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Pass to Kennard. Beasley outside. Five on the clock. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jordan's checked in. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Daniels outside. Outside Johnson. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
The kick out to Johnson. And it's all from 3-point range.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Johnson. Now Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. Under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
He just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Checked in for Jones. Bay comes in for Beasley. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Kennard.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson, Sadiq Bey, Trey Murphy.
Bay against Daniels. Shot to stop the run. And the Pelicans making a change here. Misi's checked in.
Number 21,
The Hawks lead by 8. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Williamson following the score by Atlanta. Bay finds Murray. Lets the three fly. Misses the mark there. Just 2 for 10 for the game. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Off with the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Brian?
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And Atlanta with possession here. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And Bay pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Daniels against Murray. Out left to the wing. The three. The rebound by Atlanta. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. From outside the arc, he connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
New Orleans calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
In for New Orleans. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, Atlanta.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Hawks on D. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Pass to Misi. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Almost converts despite the contact. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways.
Oh, flying high!
Unreal!
Throwing it down!
That's just incredible! Woo!
assistant.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 14-point game.
Atlanta foul. Number 5.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kongwu.
Coming to the floor, the Euro Hawks. Number 40. Kristaps Porzingis.
Pass to Messi. Now here's Bay. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. And again, New Orleans, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Johnson passes to Daniels. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Daniels has gotten his first basket of the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Williamson against Johnson. It's Williamson. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And here's Jordan. 17 points in his last outing. And there's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Williamson. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Fears. The 3-ball. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Pelicans trail by 18.
Number 5.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He shoots it. Porzingis grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Daniels passes to Jordan. Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Johnson. From deep, Jordan. Pelicans cleared away.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Now Messi. Now Bay. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Bay's got 6.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, to maybe alter some of the game plan. Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Atlanta on top, up by 16. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for two.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Thanks for. We head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. So for New Orleans right now, Fears out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Yves Missi. And it's Bey in at the 3 slot. 4 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Covered by Williamson. Johnson a screen on Williamson. Pass to Jordan. That three's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 16. And here's Williamson. Bey outside. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Sunday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, no question they'll be amped for that one. Eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Off the left rim and out. Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Fears. Now Bey, covered by Johnson. Bey inside. Johnson on it. Williamson for 3. No rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Jordan. Okongwu, a screen on Williamson. Jordan with it. Missi picks him up. Okongwu has the open look. Drops one in from the wing. Okongwu's got 12 points in the game.
Well, remember, Okongwu can drain these kind of jumpers, especially off the catch.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Steps back. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
And that one misses. So he can't get either to fall. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to be. Yeah. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Count that bucket. He's got 9.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here he goes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bag.
In the offense,
All right, let's take some numbers for Zion Williamson. On defense, Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. May passes to Williamson. And here's Misi, guarded by Okongwu. It's stolen by Okongwu. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Pass to Fears. Bay outside. From behind the arc. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Okongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Bowl, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both shots good from the strike. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Bay outside. They set a pick. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Fears. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Daniels left side. Jordan with it. Give him 8. To the left wing. Daniels up top. He's covered by Bay. Daniels misses. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Fears. Takes it inside. Rejected by Bowl. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. And here's New Orleans now. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
And he gets the bucket. 20 points for him.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 9, 4 on the clock. Here's Fears. Some solid defense from Jordan.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Okongwu. Daniels outside. Off target from 3-point range.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Okongwu. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniels, and it's Ball in for Jordan. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen's checked in. Down low. Here's Bay. The rebound by Atlanta. He's covered by Bay. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number 1, Atlanta.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
That free throw no good. And the Hawks making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Spears, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Bay. This one for 3. Offensive board. Oh, he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
The 3 is up. Kuminga pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the take, and he dunks it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Messi. To the inside to stop the drought, and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Team starter. Shooting for New Orleans. Messi. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Heels checked in for Atlanta. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Beasley. No good that time. Good D by Okongwu. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Lonzo Ball. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Jones misses. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Williamson. Johnson passes to Okongwu. The shot from the low post is good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Williamson looking around. Beasley outside. The 3 is up. And again, New Orleans no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Ball left side. Launches it. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Beasley, pass to Williamson. Over Ball. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Beasley. And it's 13 points for Zion Williamson.
Well, that's something that Zion continues to work on, and it will only help his game moving forward.
Oh, big finish. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Beasley outside from deep. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson a screen on Murray. Ball with it. Checked by Murray. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Daniels. Jones sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley for 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 6 assists in the game. And you look around the league. 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Outside Murray. Back to Beasley. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Wow, his shooting woes continue. It's weighing down this offense.
Got it. Give him 31 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Murray against ball. Murray passes to Beasley. From outside, off the mark.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Williamson passes to Murray. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And that one drops for him.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
The Pelicans shooting just 34% so far in this one. Back to Murray. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Jones. Covered by Daniels. Beasley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the
Beasley. The ruling on the board is confirmed.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
That's the game. Your Hawks. 121. New Orleans. 80.